Hello everybody and welcome to qualifying in F2 Singapore. I'm Bandcamp and we are about to get underway. Looks like I'll be by myself tonight, which is good because it gives me a bit more time to practice for Tier 2, which is looking like a very interesting season. So everyone coming out. Oh, this is going to need some work. I have not broadcasted with the new updates. So we'll just see how everything looks. May need to tweak some things. Just see if we can get a full track map. There we go. That is a bit in the way there, isn't it? So everyone pretty much out of the pits at the moment. 3 still in there. Sphinx is going to be the first one to set a time lapse, so we'll ride on board here. Coming around the last couple of corners. DRS open. Into turn 1. Takes a lot of curb there. Yellow flags in sector 2 and 3. DRS open again for this long straight kink. Doing a good job of keeping the momentum. So, really important with these F2 cars. Also, everyone forced to run a balanced setup, so everyone running the same equipment, same setups. You can adjust your brake bias on the fly. That is it. So pretty much a stock series. Even more so than the real life. I haven't done many laps around here, but people were in the 155s to 53s in the practice session, so maybe a second quicker in qualifying. I guess we'll find out. Everyone on the harder of the 2 tyres at the moment, which is the soft. Very close to the wall there. Takes a lot of curb. With a 152.9. So that's the first lap done. This Red Panda sets a 153.5. On board now with Ali. Under the bridge. Ghosting is also turned off, so drivers are really going to have to be aware of what's happening in front, because they will not ghost out of the way. Zali sets a 154.253. Potsy taking pole for the time being. 152.319. I think combines just started a lap now. can be quite off-putting driving around here during the daytime, because racing around here at night is what we're used to, and he's getting very tail happy there. But yeah, the daytime changes the whole feel to the track, and different shadows of the buildings. Loads of understeer there. Grazes the wall. I'm not sure if he's going to have any wing damage. Oh, he's lost it. He's into the wall. And there goes the wing. For sure, that is it. Just having a look at the stream. I'm not too sure. Is that stuttery for anyone? Or... Revo saying this is a wheel track. Potsy should win. So, Revo getting behind Potsy. Let's see who else is on a lap. Lotus on his out lap. Let's have a look at Nut, shall we? So he's done one lap, so he's obviously invalidated, so he's going to want to keep this one clean. There's another car in the wall. I'm not sure if that was combined again or if that was somebody else. I did have a few laps around here just before, and it is a very understeery track, so it is going to be a bit of a handful for these drivers. Getting very close to the wall there. And again. Thanks, Revo Stream. Looks okay. That's good. How are the audio levels? Are they okay? I've played with them a little bit. Wahid DCs or something's happening there. This car is closing up behind Nut at the moment, but it is qualifying. Everyone's entitled to their lap. Whoever's caught up behind is really, unfortunately, got themselves into a bit of a pickle as they come around the last corner. It's Nut 154.466. Who was that behind Nut? Cow. So drivers starting to come out on the super softs. I think Red Panda's already he's in the pits. So we'll ride on board with Sphinx. Motor's still yet to set a time. Roger. Oops. Is that any better? Oh, easy goes. Very wide there. Keeping an eye on the temps. You don't want to lose your wing on your outlap. That's for sure. So he's got plenty of space in front of him. Plenty of space behind him. He can take his time. I'm assuming these tyres are going to be very sensitive. I'm guessing the track may be very hot. I'm not sure what the weather is going to be. Oh, understeer there. Hopefully he's got his tyres up to temperature. No tyre blanket, so he coming out of the pits with very cold tyres as he comes across the line to start his lap now, making his way down into turn 1. Takes a lot of curb there again. A lot of curb. Not afraid to use it. Tries to get the car as straight as possible to get the power down. These cars all about the exit. Handles that nicely, gets very close to the wall, DRS open. Through the kink. Just clipping the apex there, riding the curb. A little bit of a slide there from the rear. He's nailing these apexes, hitting almost every single one of them. Rain in approximately 10 minutes, but that's according to Jeff. And we all know what Jeff is like. Gets very close to the corner of the bridge there, right up against the wall, pushing as hard as he can, making the most of the track that's available. Ooh, don't know what that was there. Looking to be a very quick lap at the moment. I'll adjust my levels after this lap. As he comes across the line. 151.8. Great lap there. Straight into his next lap. I'll just quickly adjust this. How's that? Is that any better? So, who else have we got? Potsy. Thank you very much for that, Revo. Potsy lagging out there. I think we're going to have to go on board with somebody else for the time being. Yellow flag, sector 1. Wahid left the session. Wahid struggling for connection tonight. Very hot in Melbourne this afternoon. So just a caution, if the stream goes out, there's a chance that power's gone. As some of you may have heard the warning. Fair bit understeer there for Red Panda. Comes across the line into second place with a 152.3. Someone combined coming out of the pits there. So Potsy sets a fastest lap with a 151.792. Also, Venk making their debut tonight. Unfortunately, F1 hasn't recognised the update to the name, but that should be fine next week or on Sunday. Not getting out of the way there. Not wanting to provide a tow. So where will this put Ali? A little bit off the apex there. Improves, but doesn't change much. So go on board with Macau here. Yet to set a lap on the super soft tyre. So he's 6/10 up. This is looking like a pretty good time. At the moment, maybe into third place. How much can he gain in the final sector? Sectors 1, 2 and 3. Oh, there's some front wing there. Potsy's retired from the session. Oh, very wide. Will this count? It will count with a 151.683. On pole for the time being. So, Potsy probably thought he'd done enough, but he's just missed out. Sphinx calls it a day. Oh, I think he's got some damage there. Yeah, he's missed an end plate. I doubt he's going to improve. Go down, have a look at combined on his first lap on the super soft tyre. Sounds like someone's lost it behind him. His teammate. As he comes across the line, up into 7th place with a 154.321. As he starts his next lap. Smitty now starting his first lap. Oh no, that was his first lap. I think this is his first real attempt. Just see if he's got any damage, because I think he was involved with the wall prior to the lap. Everything looks all okay at the moment. He says that'll do. So we have Lotus on his outlap. Oh, around she goes. Oh dear. Not what you want. Oh, there's collision there. Hopefully no one's been given a penalty. Nothing's come up. There we go. Lotus, 5-place grid penalty. Oh, what have you done, boy? Probably should have just stayed there. Oh well. Wahid, lucky not to get anything. I mean, not that he should have, but you never know with Codemasters and the way they apply penalties. So, anyone expecting a safety car tonight? I think there will be. Possibly even in both races if the new updates had anything positive to say or to do. They have been very far and few between. So at the moment, Macau sitting on pole, followed by Potsy and Sphinx and Red Panda. First two rows there. Top three all in the 151s. Separated by not much. 2/10 between the top three. So, Lotus giving up. So Wahid coming into the pits, nut out of fuel. Wahid retires. So Vank on an hour lap. So Vank very new to the game. Just be getting his eye in and into the wall. And I would say that's probably your qualifying done. So Lotus still in the pits. Nut just entering pit lane. Nut retires from the session. Right on board with Lotus. Been struggling with his connection of late, so hopefully he's able to get a good lap in and stay in the race lobby to actually get a good result. So I'm pretty sure it's been more than 10 minutes. So Jeff said rain 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes or so. Okay. You can never trust Jeff. It does look pretty overcast. Oh, he's locked the rears. Keeps it in check, but he's going to need to get on top of that if he's going to set a decent lap. Currently on a 2 minutes, 0.556. Half a second behind Vank. And we begin our lap with Lotus. Down the straight, into turn one. Stays off the curve on turn one. Not too bad at the moment, carrying decent speed. And he's 6/10 up at the moment. He's gone a little bit deep there. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. He's just trying to keep that rear in check. Get very close to the wall on exit there. So we'll see split at the end of this straight. 2.3. So decent improvement on the cards here. It's just got to get through sector 3. This will be enough to jump Smitty if he can get to the end of the lap. So here he comes into the last couple of corners. Where does he end up? Into 10th, 155.7. Pardon me. So still cracking on with his second lap here. Has a big lock up on the right front. Starting to get some lag. And he's gone very deep there. Oh, and he's lost it. There goes the wing. No? No wing damage. That is surprising. So Lotus retires there. Now, Hank. Retires from the session. So that concludes qualifying for Singapore. In the F2s, Macau taking out pole position there with 151.683, followed by Potsy, very close with just only 1/10 behind Macau there, and Sphinx still within 2/10. So that's the top 3 there. Ali, Red Panda and Ali a little bit further back. Jacob and Wahid 6th and 7th, followed by Nut combined Lotus. Smitty and Venk. So, not much to do here. No setup changes because it's being fixed. The only thing you can really do is you can pick the tyres that you start on. I don't think that starting on the harder compound is the better strategy from my past experiences, but it could be different on this track. But yeah, you don't have to start on the tyres that you qualify on, which is always handy. The guys start to ready up. So we start the formation lap. They they still reset this every time. Remember the track map, which is nice. So, Miguel, no pressure, son. Just going to be leading the F2 grid into turn 1. Perhaps. If Potsy can't get the jump. So, as I said before, no tyre blankets. The formation lap is going to be very important to make sure you get your tyres up to a decent kind of temperature, because you really don't want to be driving around here on cold tyres. Even though it may not take long to warm them up, it doesn't take long to have a crash either. So you want to make sure they're nice and warm and ready to go. Field doing a good job of staying bunched up today. Such a longer lap in these cars compared to F1, and it's a long lap in an F1 car as well, so especially on a hot day for some, like it is here. We've had a bit of an incident. Nut, what did you do? You're not going to want to hit those walls when the race starts, because damage is turned on, ghosting is off, and Nut goes around. Oh dear, come on boy, what are you doing? Nut opting to start on the harder of the tyres, so a few of them. Well, mandatory stop is required. So, man, those super softs really must not last very long. Right on board. Well, I don't know what that is. It's Nut making his way to his grid position. 5 red lights. And we are away. So, Mikau off to a good start. Potsy under pressure, but holds second place for the time being. Red Panda in a battle with Sphinx to try and hold that third place. Red Panda holding for the time being. What was it? He got the jump. Yeah, Red Panda getting the jump there on Sphinx. Ooh, Potsy jumping around a bit there. Oh, there's Red Panda off into the wall. I'm sure he's going to have some damage there, dropping a ton of positions. Oh, and there's oh, it's chaos in the middle of this field. They've got to remember they're starting on the harder tyre. Tyres probably aren't up to temp yet. You're going to have a lot of understeer as Lotus loses connection. You can see they're all running wide, trying to find any grip that they can. That's why he gets very close to the back of his teammate there. Nut, for the time being, keeping things under control, up 2 places. Nut starting to fall off the back of Jacob there. Try and stay with this lead pack. It's Potsy right up behind Mikau at the moment. Not able to get in front. Might just need to bide his time until DRS becomes available. There's Wahid, I think, see dropping there a few places. Yes, Wahid, what's going on there? Wahid to the back of the field. Jump back up with the leaders as Macau under a lot of pressure from Potsy. Sphinx not letting them go either. Potsy probably not the best person to go on board with. So watch Sphinx as he watches the battle underway ahead. Also, Ali and Jacob not far behind, although the timing is messed up for Jacob. You can see the field separated into 3 separate packs at the moment. So Potsy here under a lot of pressure. The Sphinx having a look up the outside, not able to get anything done as he rubs the back of Potsy. Oh no, that's Potsy jumping around there. Lag very bad tonight. As Lotus rejoins. So can't really tell what's going on with Potsy. I'm sure it'll be just as frustrating for the drivers if this is what they're seeing. So Macau not able to pull away. DRS is enabled, but no one was able to make any kind of attack, really eventuate to anything. And I'm not sure if that's Potsy actually in the wall. It looks like it might be. It is. Potsy. Having to wait for everyone to go past. He's in a very bad part of the track. Oh no, and he's been collected. I don't know who hit him, but someone hit him. Oh, what? Oh. What was that? What was that? I have no idea. All very confusing. I'll go on board with Jacob here. Trying to stick with this lead group, holding onto the back of Ali, who's holding onto the back of Sphinx, Potsy and Macau. Ali out of DRS range at the moment, so he could be vulnerable here to Jacob. No, he's pretty far back. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything here. Ali, very close to the wall there. Smitty, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. There used to be DRS down the straight. I wish it would come back. What do you guys think? Do you think they should reintroduce DRS there? Sorry, not sure what's going on there. The game's just crashed, so gonna have to get back in. There we go. Hopefully the audio's working in the stream. If someone could let me know. Virtual safety car. Oh my goodness. What did I miss? Oh dear. Nut down the back. So something's happened with Nut, I assume. I'm not too sure. As Nut comes into the pits, are they going to change his wing? As we go green flag. Yes, new wing going on for Nut there. Oh, no, he wasn't last. May take a minute for things to calm down. Thanks, Richard. Level's okay, you can hear the game okay. I think they had changed a bit or reverted back. So only lap 6 of 17. We'll see the position changes. So it does, remember, there has been a big reshuffle. So from 8th to 12th all made stops. So the top 7 yet to stop. Another virtual safety car. As we've lost Smitty. He's on the last corner. He's hit the pit entry. Ah, dear. Let's see if he'll still be there. No, his car's disappeared. So unfortunately there, Smitty misjudging the pit entry and ploughing into that pit wall, it looks like. So the track map coming in quite handy there. Unfortunately, I don't know the colours or the teams. I mean, you can work it out by looking at the leaderboard there on the left-hand side. But, yeah, not too sure which driver's which at the moment. But the more we do it, the better we'll get at it. No, the connection didn't drop. The game actually crashed for me. So, I mean, I don't really experience crashes, hence why I'm the dedicated host for all the lobbies. So, unfortunately, having a crash there, which is not nice, but it happens sometimes. So Macau pulling away. Potsy has lost a spot to Sphinx, but he's still right there. So Sphinx is out of DRS range. Is Potsy going to be able to have a look into turn 1? Is that a wise decision to go for this move? He has a look. He's putting his car there, but ultimately just forces Sphinx to take to the runoff there. But maybe Sphinx was happy to yield that position, as now he's going to have DRS for the longer straight. It's very close. But look at that traction that Potsy's able to get out of that car. Sphinx looking a little bit too far back. Tries to go late on the brakes, but just too far back. I'm not sure if that data's correct about Potsy and Jacob being on 3-lap-old softs, as Red Panda sets the fastest lap, 155.3. Taking turn off throttle, crash, someone come out of pits, lose wheel, lose whole wing, come into pit, DNF into pit wall. Unfortunately, that is what happened to Smitty. Sorry, I have to lean over to read the other monitor. It's a little bit far away. But Sphinx dropping off the back of Potsy here. Now Potsy has to try and catch back up to Macau. Hopefully Smitty hangs around for the sprint race. So Ali just behind Sphinx here. Closest gap on the track at the moment. DRS opens, but he's going to be well too far back to do anything about it this time. Jacob also very close behind, just out of DRS, but only just 0.3 back from the DRS detection. Plenty of wheel spin there from Ali. Just able to keep that gap manageable through the tighter sections, but unfortunately you can't really make a move there. And lots of wheel spin on the exit there, but keeping it well under control. That's not going to be good for your rear tyre life, unfortunately, so he's going to have to try and manage that, I would believe, if he's going to try and get any kind of decent result or get these to the required lap. Sphinx getting very close to the wall. Tracks like this, you really have to be confident. It's all about confidence. You've got to be not afraid to get close to those walls, maybe even rub them a little bit. If you don't have that confidence, you're not able to commit to that corner, and you're just not going to be able to carry that speed. But then again, you need to know your limits, because you can't be just putting it into the wall every corner. Ali still behind, locking up a fair bit, so I'd say he's starting to struggle. Sphinx is dropping off the back of Potsy, while Potsy is slowly catching, closing that gap to Macau at the front. Jacob hovering around that 2-second mark behind Ali. as Nuck gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's have a look at some of this broadcast camera action. I think Ali's content with just sitting behind for the time being, as there is a move being made, I think, around Wahid. Someone unlapping themselves maybe. So DRS open again. 1.2 seconds the gap to Macau for Potsy. Ooh, big lock up there. Managed to keep out of the gearbox of Sphinx, but he's very close here. What's he gonna do? He's having a look up the inside, but thinks better of it. Very close there. Not able to get the job done. As combined YouTuber, 3-second time penalty. So pit window is now open. So you'd think you'll be able to get an undercut done here. So will Ali pit? Will the Super Softs be able to do the 6 laps that are required? Safety car. Full safety car as Wahid has binned it. Is anyone going to be close enough to see this? Macau's going to be the first car to come across the incident. Unfortunately, it looks like he's lost it just after the tunnel section, so full safety car, no undercut, as Wahid's car disappears. But this will give everyone a chance to put on some fresh rubber. It'll reset all the gaps. Well, most of them think, unfortunately, a fair way off the pace. But new to the game, so it will come. The speed will come. You just got to stick with it. Take some time to get used to. You've got to keep in mind that everyone, or most of the people here, have done at least a season or two. So no slouches as Macau fits into the gap nicely. Jacob Meister there, almost able to get the undercut. Oh, Wahid says that'll do. So, can confirm, big crash, more likely safety car, as it seems. The second crash of this evening, and we go to safety car. So, is this a good thing? We'll see if, we have had previous glitches where it would come out every third lap, so hopefully we don't have that issue again. So as it sits at the moment, Macau in front with Potsy in second place, Ali in third, followed by Sphinx, Jacob and Combined in sixth place. Combined fair way off the pack at the moment, but he should be able to catch that back up. Same too with Lotus in 7th place, 13 seconds behind combined. Red Panda onto the soft tyre. Ooh. I mean, it might work out. It might work out. I don't know if those super softs will be able to do a bunch of laps flat out. It could be the right decision. I mean, he is down in 8th. He still needs to catch up to the field, as you can see on the map here, which we are now privileged to have. Just coming into Sector 3 as the lead of the train is coming into Turn 1. So, still got another lap. I think as Venk comes into the pits there, Lotus rejoins. So these guys really need to catch up. I mean, unfortunately for Red Panda, he's stuck behind an AI at the moment, so he can't go any faster. And this is going to hurt Lotus's super soft tyres. As Nut, what are you doing, son? It's the safety car. Well, all those penalties that people have got, it's all going to come into play now. And Venk crossing the white line on the pit exit, 5-second time penalty. So these guys really starting to catch up now. I think there may be one more lap. Venk, 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. I don't think there would be any damage from that. It was only light. Yes, so another lap behind the safety car as Venk needs to come in and put on another wing. Oh no, sorry. My bad. Combined comes into the pits. My mistake there. As I said before, still getting used to the dots and the teams. As Nut is able to get past on those super softs. Nut, the next one to catch up. Combined. Oh, you're going to have to push, son, if you're going to catch these guys before they take off again. Venk, time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. As Nut just approaching the back of the field now. So, do you think he's going to be able to catch up? Wahid not going to be attending the sprint race. Safety car in this lap. Message from race control. It's combined, still a long way back. Not looking good. So the field starting to let that safety car break away, as we'll start to have a look at these guys. We'll go on board with Ali for the race, for the restart. Very close there to the back of Potsy. Don't want to damage your wing now. One to keep an eye on is Red Panda on those softs, as Macau goes for it now. Puts his foot down. As you can see, struggling with that rear. Tyre attempts going to be an issue, as always. As you can see, combines, unable to make that gap up, unfortunately. So, commiserations there. It's going to need something spectacular to catch up from there. Bit of a lock up there from Ali. Sphinx very close to the back of Ali here. Is he going to be able to make anything happen? Has a look, but falls in line. He's having a look up the inside. Oh, he's tempted into the move, but decides not to do it. So I believe DRS will be enabled on the last lap. Well, that is going to be very interesting. So Sphinx trying to apply all the pressure. See if he can force a mistake, find an opening. Red Panda on the soft tyres there, sitting right behind Jacob. As Macau sets the fastest lap of 1:53.495. Sphinx having a look. Ali defending. Nothing eventuating as of yet. Nut has got a time penalty there, as I saw someone look like they were going for the wall. As Sphinx on the outside, side by side. Oh, there's contact, and Ali's had a half spin. And Ali on the racing line, there's contact. Oh no, 3 cars there. Oh, there's front wing damage. That's going to be... that's not good news. So, who got damage there? Looks like Nut. Lotus missing a fair chunk of his wing. They're probably better off just staying out. Did Red Panda kelp anything? No, Red Panda is clear. So Lotus and Nut both getting damage, unfortunately, there for that little bit of contact between Ali and Sphinx. But currently everyone in the points, because top 10 get points for the feature race, only top 8 for the sprint race, as Jacob Meister gets a 3-second time penalty. As Red Panda trying to make his way to the front on these softs, about to start the last lap. Potsy right behind Macau. DRS enabled as the last lap starts. Let's see if Potsy can make anything happen. So that's what happens when ghosting's turned off. Incidents almost like real life. So So Potsy still 4/10, not able to close that gap down. As the timings are freaking out a little bit at the moment. Thinks Macau's in 9th. There we go. As we have a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's Red Panda. What's happened? He's missing a large chunk of his wing. And there goes his master stroke of a plan. Down the drain. Luckily he's got a bit of a gap to Lotus, who also has some front wing damage. So we'll jump back to this battle at the front. Potsy versus Macau. So into Sector 3. Bit of a lock up there from Potsy. He's trying his hardest to make something happen, but Macau might just have it here. As they come around the last corners. And he goes very wide. Macau with time penalties, I'm assuming, meaning Potsy gets the race win. Sphinx coming across the line in 3rd. And Jacob Meister in 4th place. Red Panda, how's he going to go? Very wide again. 5th place. Lotus across the line, 6th, followed by Nut, close behind. Combined, jumping Nut and Ali as well, up into 7th. Jumping both Combined and Nut there, due to penalties. So a little bit of salvation there for Ali. And Vank needs to get to the end here to get that point. Well, not really, but would be good. Makes their way around. Where are we? Oh yeah, Sector 2. Over the bridge. Hits the apex. Wing intact. And into the last little section here. Comes around the corner. And across the line. And that is the feature race done. So, some interesting moments. Full of disconnects and virtual safety cars. Full safety cars. Crashes. But Potsy coming out victorious. I assume because of time penalties. I don't think there was any kind of timing bug, but we'll find out. So, Potsy, the race winner there, yes, 3 seconds to Macau, costing him the race win there. Sphinx taking out the final podium position there. Followed by Jacob in 4th, Red Panda 5th, Lotus 6th, Ali in 7th. Combined, able to salvage something after not being able to catch up to that safety car. Nut, penalties costing him there, 9 seconds worth, and Venk, unfortunate, but was able to get the point. Got to the end, and that's what matters. So, not a bad first race. So, sprint race. I'm guessing it'll probably be about 14 laps or so, maybe 13. No pit stops required in the sprint race. So, most people will probably be going for the soft tyres if they've got any left. So the drivers start to ready up now. And the formation lap is underway. So combined finished in 8th, starts on pole. Ali starting from 2nd, Lotus, Red Panda, Jacob, Sphinx, Macau, Potsy. So reversed top 8 for this sprint race, and then we have Nut, Venk, Wahid and Smitty. Although I don't think Wahid is here. Yes, he is not. So only 11 runners with Wahid in the pits. Or is he on? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, what is that? Whoops. Just gonna try something here. So drivers now coming around, lining up on the grid. Fuel fallen off the back. So 3 red lights, I guess, and we are racing. So this sprint race underway as Ali gets a great start up into first place. Gets the jump and combine forced to go to the runoff there, but holds position in front of Red Panda. Lotus dropping a handful of places as Lotus, or someone's gone around, I think that was Venk or Lotus, I'm not sure. Lots of lag going on. So Potsy and Macau straight back at it. Resume the battle. As Potsy has a look on the inside but thinks better of it. Only lap 1. We've got 12 laps of racing to go. Well, 11 and a bit. So everyone kind of holding station at the moment. This Nut goes very wide there, allowing Smitty to close up onto the back of him. Potsy here, trying desperately to get past Macau. Nut and Smitty going toe to toe. Nut trying to hold the inside line. Side by side as they come into the corner. You can see very tight field. Still side by side these two. No one wanting to yield. Smitty seems to have got the upper hand. Yes, he has. Just in front. Nut has to yield and Smitty throws it all away. Oh no. He's lost an end plate there. Oh, that's very unfortunate. He did so well to get in front of Nut and then just lost it on the traction coming out of that corner, and he's gone very wide there and he doesn't pit. So Potsy here having a look at Macau. Macau having a look at Sphinx, and Sphinx looking at Jacob. So let's have a look at Ali at the lead. He's got a bit of a gap. Combined causing a bit of a train here. Timings are well out. But Combined keeping Red Panda behind him. DRS available at the end of this lap as Lotus rejoins. Everyone's squabbling for positions as Macau able to get past. And Potsy too. Jacob and Potsy fighting as Macau's jumping combined as well. So Jacob losing out there. Down 2 places. Macau's been able to put Combined in between himself and Potsy, but Potsy doing his best to get past as quickly as possible. But not yet. DRS enabled. Combined already out of DRS. Potsy making the move before the detection point. I don't know if that's going to be a wise decision. Is Combined going to be able to fight back? As Smitty gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Looking back here at Combined as DRS opens. Combined looks up the inside. He's sending it. Potsy is forced wide. Combined there, missing his braking mark, and this allows Jacob Myers to back through. And Combined redresses there. Knows he done messed up Aaron. So he's given that place back to Potsy, but it still cost him a place to Jacob. Jacob very lucky to benefit there. Well entitled to make the most of that opportunity. So Macau now trying to chase down Red Panda. He's all over his gearbox. All the while Ali pulling out that lead at the front. 5.5 seconds and it's only lap 3. Jacob Meister still able to keep Potsy behind. As Ali sets a new fastest lap of 155.381. As Potsy has a look, but not able to get anything to happen as yet. Macau right behind Red Panda. Is anyone going to be able to make a move? Macau. Oh, late moving there, and that's an end play gone for Macau as Red Pandas had to take to the runoff zone. That was a very late move. Very late move. I think probably too late. I think when you're defending, you've got to make that move nice and early to avoid incidents like that. If you want the inside line, you take the inside line. Make them go around. So, unfortunate contact there. But this enables Potsy to close up. And he probably knows that Macau's going to have some wing damage. I'm sure there were words exchanged in the Discord between the two drivers just then. So this is all working out nicely for Potsy. The gap slowly coming down, 4.4 seconds to Ali. Macau and Potsy have a 3.8 seconds gap to Sphinx as well. So it's not all plain sailing here. Sphinx with a new fastest lap, 155.154. Potsy here, right on the gearbox. He's going for the outside line. And just hold station. He is very, very close. He is primed for a move at the end of this straight. Yellow flag, sector 1 and 2. Side by side. Macau, very defensive, but doesn't have anything. Probably knows that Potsy's going to get past sooner or later, and he's probably better off just trying to not lose too much time in a battle. It's Ali into the wall. Oh, race leader. Oh, and he's lost some end plate as well. He's going to lose a position here to Lotus as well. So he's obviously lost it in the turn in. So he's lost the rear. Unfortunate there. Oh, throwing away points in this F2 series. He is really struggling with front end grip now, so we'll go up to Jacob. Virtual safety car. It's Macau. Tries to make the most of this virtual safety car by changing his wing. Drive-through penalty for Nut for speeding. So wise decision there from Macau. New set of boots. New front wing. What tyres is he going to have available? Not too sure. I'm assuming he's gone for the super softs. 6 laps. Ooh. I mean, maybe. Might work. DRS enabled, and we resume racing. As Smitty gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So the gaps have all kind of opened up now. Bit of wheel spin there on the exit for Jacob on the higher RPM range. So combined on the super softs, 2 laps he's had on them. Nut with fresh softs. Will he be able to do anything? How will this all pan out? We shall see. So halfway through this sprint race now. So he's within DRS range, 7/10 behind. 6/10, so he is closing. So combined dropping off a bit there. Is that Nut coming into the pits? Combined into the pits. Nut into the pits. We're just right on board here. What are they doing? Maybe their tyres are no good. Lotus disconnects. They've run out of tyres, it would be my guess. As Nut looks like he served a drive-through. I must have missed that. As Smitty leaves the session after a DNF. There's the safety car parked. Go figure. I think that's covering Smitty's car. Yes. So safety car's out. So the safety car definitely getting a workout tonight. At least we know it's working. So this will definitely regroup the whole field as the leaders are coming into the pits. Nut would have got that drive-through penalty for speeding behind the safety car. So that's what that was. Luckily, he got that out of the way before the next safety car. Steam having a bit of a freak out there. I may need to fix that if it does not stop. So the top three already behind the safety car. So Jacob in the lead on the softs. And Sphinx and Potsy Macau right behind, all on super soft. So hopefully Jacob can get away cleanly. It is hot. And it is a struggle to keep an eye on everything that is going on here. But only a handful of laps remaining in this sprint race. I think there's still another lap to go of this safety car. So we've also lost Venk, unfortunately. So we have 9 runners at the moment, combined well back, 40 seconds back. So unfortunately tonight, combined on the very non-beneficial end of the safety cars. So my guess is the safety car will come in at the end of this lap and we'll have 2 laps of racing. Our leader is on the soft tyre, Lotus is on the soft tyre, Nut on the soft tyre, and Combined on the soft tyre. So Combined still 30 seconds down. So there will be no more DRS in this race. If you're going to make a move, you're going to have to do it the old school way. Safety car in this lap. So Jacob not really letting the safety car go too far. Ali, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Jacob now effectively the safety car. He decides when everyone should go. Safety car still on track. Jacob's gone. I think he's gone early. He has. He's been limited by the safety car. And he's lost it! He's lost it! On the restart, he's gone straight into the wall. I cannot believe it. Oh, I'm sure he's just as shocked as I am. Oh, the safety car has caught him out. I'm sure it's taken control of his throttle and he's kept it flat. And that was it. Oh, all gone. So Potsy and Sphinx battling it out now for the lead. Already a 3-second gap, and the safety car's only just come in, so obviously some people getting a little bit spooked there from Jacob. At least that's given Combined something to aim for. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, mate. Crazy. So, Sphinx. Sorry, I was looking at the comments. I'm guessing something happened for Sphinx to drop off. He's missing some end plates, so he's hit a wall. This is all working in Sphinx's favour. Let's go down. Have a look at Ali now, trying to make a move on Macau. His nut gets past. As Sphinx sets a new fastest lap of 154.594, sorry. So as we start the last lap, oh, he's gone very wide, and there's contact, and we have contact again. Nut sending it. Ali, Macau getting involved in another incident. These are the pressures when a safety car comes out at the end. Unfortunately, there was contact. They haven't lost too many places, but Lotus being a big beneficiary here. Also combined on the back of Jacob. Will he be able to do anything? He's having a look up the inside. Jacob leaves him room. They're side by side, and he's got that final point for the time being as Jacob, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's combined, even closing up onto Ali now. I don't know if there'll be enough corners. And Jacob not going full throttle. There we go. Kind of. He's got some throttle issues there, perhaps. And Sphinx with the race win and the fastest lap, as Potsy comes across the line in second place, followed by Red Panda. Lotus just missing out on a podium there. And Nut closely followed by Macau. Macau gets that place through time penalties. Nut losing even more places and more. Where will Jacob come? Ooh. So Nut, he's got to keep those penalties in check. It's costing him a lot of points. So bit of a mix-up there for the race winners tonight. Sphinx will be happy for a bit of redemption there. Potsy, though, still second place. Good haul of points. So, Sphinx, Potsy, Red Panda, Lotus, Macau combined. Ali, Nut, and Jacob. Unfortunately there for Jacob, no points. So there's the results for the sprint race, penalties included. And the feature race. And the weekend tally. So, Sphinx and Macau both getting a fastest lap. Potsy taking out the weekend victory by 5 points over Sphinx. Macau in third for the weekend. Nut, unfortunately, after winning last weekend, down in 9th place. So that's been F2 for Singapore. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry about a couple of technical issues, the dropout and whatnot, but hopefully that's it. We'll be back on Sunday for Tier 1 and Tier 2 and our race at China. Should be good. Yeah, so I've been Bandcamp. This has been our F2 series. I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you on Sunday. See you then.